Let's speak French.
Salut, bienvenue sur la chaîne Parlons Français. Welcome to Let's Speak French. I'm very happy to be here with you today. I hope you are following our lessons one after the other. Je m'appelle Emmanuel, votre professeur de cette chaîne. My name is Emmanuel and I'm your only teacher on this channel, Let's Speak French. If this is your first time of watching this channel, kindly click on the subscription button and on the notification bell to get videos or lessons promptly. Thank you. Today we are going to learn something very interesting. That is, we are going to learn how to conjugate reflexive verbs. And as you know, we have already started conjugating irregular verbs, from the first group, the ER verbs. Today we are going to conjugate the reflexive verbs. Right. So, talking of reflexive verbs in French, these are verbs that indicate that the subject is performing a certain action upon himself or herself or itself. So mostly these verbs are preceded by the word se, se, se. So anytime you see a verb that is preceded by se, it means that verb is a reflexive verb. And once you see this se in front of that verb, the changes. Some are naturally reflexive, some too are sometimes not preceded by the se. So some can be reflexive, some at the same time they can be other or normal verbs. So let's take this verb for example, s'appeler. S'appeler, that is to be called. To be called. So if I say s'appeler, I'm talking about the verb to be called. We have verb like se promener, se laver, se brosser, se lever, se laver, as I've already said. So whenever the verb that is followed by the se begins with a vowel, the se automatically will lose the e. So it's going to be the S apostrophe. Or if the verb begins with a vowel, or a silent H. So whether it's a vowel or a silent H, the se is going to lose the E and you're going to have an apostrophe. So that's why we have s'habiller, to dress, s'habiller, s'approcher, to approach. So let's look at this verb, s'appeler. If I want to conjugate s'appeler, I'm going to say je m'appelle. Tu t'appelles. Il s'appelle. Elle s'appelle. Nous nous appelons. Vous vous appelez. Il s'appelle. Elle s'appelle. Alright, so in conjugating a reflexive verb in French, first of all, when you take je, you're going to add me, that is me, to the je, then the verb to follow. But if the verb begins with a vowel, as I already said, you're going to have an apostrophe. So let's look at this formula, or look at this analysis. Je will go with me. Tu, te, il, se, elle, se, nous. You're going to repeat nous, so it's going to be nous. Vous. If it's the plural il se, elle se. So we are going to conjugate two verbs here. One is going to begin with a vowel and one is going to begin with a consonant. Alright, so let's start with the vowel, that is s'appeler. So I'm going to make it s'appeler. So we're going to say je m'appelle. Tu t'appelles. Il s'appelle. Elle s'appelle. Nous nous appelons. Vous vous appelez. Il s'appelle. Elle s'appelle. Remember, appeler, s'appeler ends with er. So we are going to follow the endings of the other er verbs that we did in the previous lesson. So the e, es, ons, az, ent or ant. So that is what you are supposed to do. So let me take it again. Je m'appelle. Tu t'appelles. Il s'appelle. Elle s'appelle. Nous nous appelons. Vous vous appelez. Il s'appelle. Elle s'appelle. So this is how we conjugate the reflexive verb s'appeler. S'appeler. Remember, once it is preceded by se, it means it is a reflexive verb. Let's look at another reflexive verb, that is se laver. Se laver. Se laver simply means to bath or to take your bath. Se laver. So since laver begins with a consonant, we are not going to take away the e of the se. So we go straight and say je me lave. Tu te laves. Il se lave. Elle se lave. Nous nous lavons. Vous vous lavez. Il se lave. Elle se lave. Alright, so don't be disturbed or confused by the repetition of the nous and the vous. Yes, that is how reflexive verbs behave. They explain the fact that the subject is performing the verb on himself or herself or itself. So if I say je m'appelle, it means I call myself. Je me lave means I am bathing myself. Je me promène, it means I'm roaming. Literally, I would say I'm roaming with myself. I'm roaming with myself. Je me déshabille. Se déshabiller, it means I undress. Alright, so this is how we conjugate the reflexive verbs. So if you have any problem or you have any question on this particular lesson, please kindly don't hesitate to ask the question or any comment. Please subscribe to this channel. Let's speak French. Parlons français. Je m'appelle Emmanuel. See you once again on this channel. Bye. Au revoir. Merci. Parlons français. Bye.